Hi, fire signs. This is my third time at this. Oh my gosh, I'm quitting. Let me just get this off the screen. I don't usually do live. Last time I tried it, but it didn't go well. So I'm winging it, hoping this one will go all right. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. This is the October Tarotscope readings from the 1st to the 15th for everybody who sits under a fire sign. So if you are an Aries, a Leo or Sagittarius, this is your readings for what to expect over the next 15 days or the first 15 days in October. So that's good. What I'm going to do is drop my live up on the other tablet, so if any of you do happen to pop in, then I can interact with you there as well. But probably I've done the settings wrong. That's what happened last time. I did it and I was like, oh, no one's joining me. And yeah, it's because I didn't do it correctly. So let's go ahead. Please remember, this is a general reading. It was not going to resonate with all of you. What does resonate with you, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Feel free to follow me on all my other social medias. All the details will be in the description box afterwards. Now, if you're watching this on the replay and not on the live, what I want to say to you is I will put the timestamps for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, but we're going to kick off with Aries anyway. So let's have a look what's going on with Aries between the 1st and the 15th. I want that one. Okay. So, Aries, it appears that you are emotionally feeling a little bit, I want to say, this was the other way around. I turned it the right way around and then I thought, no, they're telling me to turn it back the way it was. So Aries, what you may find is you're now feeling a little bit in your power emotionally. You may have had a little bit of a tricky sort of September, coming towards the end of September, and between the 1st and the 15th of October, you're going to be feeling emotionally all together. You're going to be feeling fulfilled. You know, your relationships may be reaching a new peak if you're in one, or if you're single, it may be a case of you're leveling up, because we can see that you're no longer here. You was possibly feeling trapped in your emotions, relationships or connections, and you was just feeling, do you know what, I don't know my way out of it, because that's what this way around means. But it came out like that. So this is showing me that you're moving away from that toxic kind of mindset, thinking it's not a... What they kind of show me is, you know, when you expect something to happen or you expect something to go a certain way, I feel that that may have been possibly the mindset you were sat in, Aries, or a predicament that you found yourself in during September. Now, I do feel that this is to do with relationships and connections, because we've got the Lovers here. So this is showing me that you are pulling away from anything that no longer serves you. Relationships, friendships, it is particularly sitting with relationships, this is for me. For you. Now, you may find as you go over the next 15 days, you start to feel a lot more... Now, this isn't the card that represents the Midas touch, but they're giving me that. They're sort of saying to me, you're going to be feeling a lot more fulfilled. Everything is going to be falling into place. Community, friendships, life, work, everything is suddenly going, do you know what? This is going okay now. And I feel that it's been a struggle for you, Aries. The last sort of, I want to say 9 months, especially from the beginning of the year, has just felt somewhat of an effort. And you've just kind of pushed through. And for some of you, Aries, you may have been feeling that kind of feeling, you know, not defeatist, but feeling a little bit like, oh, do you know what? It's the same SHIT, different day. That's what I'm kind of feeling with some of you, and it's really got some of you down as well. But you've continued to push through, and I think that you've possibly been looking for that deeper connection, either in relationships, love connections, things like that. You're looking for something more, something that makes you feel alive. I feel that's where you've been. You've moved away from anything that no longer serves you. And for a while, you did feel like you needed rescuing, or you needed someone to rescue you. But you've actually done that for yourself, which you should be very proud of. They do ask that you are very fair, that you make sure that lots and lots of nice things have come in for you, Aries, over the last few weeks, or shall be doing over the next 2. So it's very important that you make sure that you're leveling out that energy. Okay, so I don't know how much you know about energies, but what this means is, you know, if you've been receiving lots of lovely stuff, you know, and that could be in life, you could be getting the jobs that you want, the house that you want, you know, new relationships coming in, whatever's going on in your life, if it's going really good, it's very important to the universe that you level it out. Because if you don't, it's like, it's kind of like a spoiled child. If you keep giving a spoiled child what they want, in the end, it's got to stop, hasn't it? So that's what's coming in here. So Aries, if you've been getting some good things coming into your life, then you need to make sure that you're paying back into the universe. That could be just, you know, doing a nice deed for somebody else, or it could be just giving something away for free, you know, your time, your energy, a smile, anything. You've got to keep that energy flowing for it to keep coming in for you. I do feel for some of you Aries, over the next 15 days, you will be struggling a little bit with anxiety. You will be up at night overthinking and thinking through things. This seems to be connected to your spiritual side and your beliefs. What is it that you actually want? So I feel this is a real divide between the Aries. You're going to be, you know, one side of the Aries is going to be, you know, pushing forward. The energy is going to be really good. They're going to be feeling that we're going in the right direction. But for one side of the Aries, they're going to be feeling conflicted. So they know that there's change, but they're still struggling to move out of this energy. For some of you, there may be heartbreak coming in as well. So it could be that for some of you, you've got that anxiety around the belief system that, you know, this connection isn't going to work, that this isn't going to go the way that you wanted it to. And it's very frustrating, but it is important to move forward. Now, let's have a look what we've got with a different deck. So I'm going to see if they've got anything kind of, I don't know, on a particular level. So do we have anything for the single Aries? Single Aries, keep pushing through. You've got the Chariot. So this is showing me, even if you are single at the moment and you're thinking, I'm never going to find anyone, the one is just does not exist. Or even you may be happy by yourself at the minute. But this is saying just keep pushing through. You're doing good and you're on the right path. So don't worry about that. It's just the right person hasn't come along just yet, and that's absolutely fine. And then you've got victory coming in there. So that's showing me that with this energy, you need to push through with it. You need to keep going, and you know that it's going to lead for the single Aries into a more positive space. So I feel good. There's lots of self-development. There's lots of self-work going on with you Aries. So let's have a look for the Aries that are in relationships. Okay, we're jumping out. So those of you that are in relationships, you've got the Nine of Cups, which I will show you in just a moment. This is really good. So for those of you that are in relationships, that's it under the sign of Aries. Expect the 15 first days of October to be really good. Your relationship is going to be feeling really fulfilled. You're going to find that you've got more of a spiritual connection. You're more kind of working from the same page, listening to each other. And it may be, I can see for some of you, it's like, oh gosh, what's happened? Has my partner had a brain transplant? You know, what's this shake-up been? But it feels that it was needed. I think that this relationship, this connection that you're finding yourself in, it needed that little bit of rest, that break or something else to make it feel a little bit more ignited. I hope that's made sense for you, Aries. I wish you a wonderful 15 days. I'm going to move on to Leo now. Don't forget to let me know, Aries, if that resonated with you in the comment section below. So if you missed the beginning, I'm doing all of the fire signs. I'm doing this live. So we're just trying something different, trying something new, seeing which ways work, which ways don't. Feel free to let me know in the comments which ones you do prefer, you know, because it's all a bit hit and miss when you're doing this sort of thing. You've got to see which ones are worth watching. So hello Leo, this is your Tarotscope reading from the 1st to the 15th of October. We're having a look what's coming in, what's going out, and anything that sits in between. We're going to see what it is that you need to know. What do my lovely Leos need to know? Oh, Leo, look at you. So I can see that you've been working hard, Leo. You've been really putting in attention to detail. You've got the coins coming in, which is good. You've spent a lot of time growing something or developing something. For some of you, I hear this is career. Now, I do feel that this is coming to completion. So some of you will have been working towards something or working in respect to something. And what I mean by that is you're growing. Here, this card represents putting loads of time, loads of effort, loads of energy into something for it to pay off and for it to be prosperous. And then we've got the World. So she's showing me, do you know what? You've done all this and it is paying off and it is really good. You've got Judgment setting in there as well. And I feel that for some of you Leos, you're still a little bit worried about what other people are thinking during the first 15 months. And I want to say to you, Leo, this was part of your problem last month. You was worrying about others, what they think. You know, there were some issues that were going to be arising. And you need to stop worrying about other people's opinions. It really doesn't matter. Unless they pay your bills, it does not matter what other people think of you. You may find again that you're conflicted, that you're facing a decision between the first 15 days of October. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I say something? Do I keep my mouth shut? You know, there's something where you're going to be feeling like you're sitting on a knife edge. Now, this lady here, she's the Two of Swords. She's got two swords. She needs to be delivering some sort of information or putting something forward that's in her head that she needs to get out of her mouth. And it's saying that, you know, be careful, take that blindfold off before you make any decisions, Leo. Now, I do feel that when you do this, it will help you feel very much in your element, because we've got the Queen of Wands. She's fiery, but she knows how to direct that. So don't worry when this decision comes up, because you will be able to deliver it. I want to say deliver it without tact. Make sure when you're passing this information over, or you're putting this person in this place, or you're making your mind up on how you're moving forward, Leo, that you do it to your truest self, that you don't kind of sugarcoat or worry about, you know, oh, should I say this, should I say that, you know, just kind of get it out there. You've also got the Hermit stage. So for some of you during the 1st and the 15th, Leos, you may find that you revert back into yourself. You may find for some of you, you want to spend a lot of time alone. Some of you may be seeking out a spiritual teacher, but this is showing me that you need to be the light in the darkness for yourself. So if you find during the beginning of October, you're feeling sluggy, you're feeling, oh, I don't know what's going on with me. It could be a case of you just need to do some self-reflection. You need to have a look at things from a different perspective and really see what's working for you and what isn't. I feel for some of you Leos during the first 15 days, you will be reminiscing over the past, possibly previous relationships, connections, family connections as well. And you'll be going, oh, do you know what? I remember when it was like this and I wish it was like that again. But let's be honest, and let's be brutally honest here, Leo. If it was that good, whether it be a relationship, a connection, a friendship, it would still be here now, wouldn't it? It would still be present. I know you guys are probably like, oh, Kelly, that was a bit of a kicker. But I'm going to be honest with you, you know, if something was as good as maybe you're thinking it was, then it would still be here now, you know. Some of you, I feel this is sitting with family. There has been a big betrayal in the past and you're not seeing that. You're kind of looking here going, oh, do you know what? Maybe that person's changed. Maybe they're, you know, when they were good, they were really good. And when they were bad, you know, we'll forget about that. But you can't, because that's what happened. When they were bad, they literally stabbed you in the back. They left you on your ass, Leo. And it just makes me feel like, I feel like the protective big sister. It's like, do not go back there, Leo. You know, it's like they're just going to hurt you again, or they're just going to repeat history. So it's learn from this lesson and move forward. You've got anxiety seeping in here as well. You've got some restless nights for some of you. But I think this is more about making plans, moving forward, especially for some of you Leos with your career. Your direction is going to be changing. Some of you may find during the 1st and the 15th of October that opportunities present themselves in regards to work, career and business. And it's a case of, do you know what? I'm going to have a look how I can do this, how I can move forward, how I can grow when it comes to work, career and business. And this guy, he's waiting for his ships to come in. So anything that you've put the effort into, Leo, this is showing me that it is going to come in. Now, I do want to say to you that you have a reason to be balanced. You've got Temperance, and she's asking you to make sure between the 15 days that you keep a balance. I want to say keep a cool, Leo. Don't let your head get out of control, or, you know, this situation that you may find yourself in. Don't let it knock you off where you've worked so hard to get yourself to. We're going to have a look at relationships. So we're going to have a look at Leos that are single. Sorry, what have we got coming in for Leos that are single between the 1st and the 15th? Okay, jumpy. You want that one, okay? So, Leo, we have got the Star. We have also got the Tower. And Judgment. I think you already had Judgment come out, or that might have been Aries. I can't remember. You're all under the same element, so it kind of, some of your messages may sway in, and it really depends what your other elements, your other things are. So check your Sun, Moon and Venus and Rising and all the other kind of things, because you may be able to take from some of the other readings, and you can also cross watch for these signs. So in regards to those of you that are single, that sit under the sign of Leo, you know, things are looking better. There is a reason to kind of wish upon a star, as cheesy as you probably think that sounds, but it is important that you do that. It's important that you keep in your mind what it is that you want from any incoming relationships or connections. You do have the Tower, so this is showing me things do need to fall apart. Whatever you were doing up until now, it's important that you make those changes, Leo, because I think that it's you've been doing something that's detrimental to getting established connections. It may be that you're going for the wrong type. It may be that you're going for the same type, and that the universe is asking you to step out of your comfort zone and really look at something different. So you will find between the 1st and the 15th that any connections that were here previously that weren't serving you any good are going to fall apart. They're going to disappear. There's going to be judgment here. So you're going to be looking at all your connections as well. And I feel once you get past this, it will lead to victory, Leo. It will lead you into a space of feeling, I know what I want now. I don't want to mess around anymore. I want to get going. So let's have a look at the Leos that are in relationships. And then we're going to move on to Sagittarius. So if you're watching this, because I can see there are some watchers. Hi, guys. You can interact with me in the comments if you want to. What was I going to say to you? If you sit under the other elements, keep posted because I'm doing all of the elements this morning, but I'm doing them. So like this is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then I think the next one I'm going to do is water, and then I'll move on to the other one. So let's have a look what we've got for those in a relationship. Woo, we're jumping out. So, Leos that are in a relationship, marriage or connection, I can see that you've been putting a lot of hard work into your relationship, your marriage, your connection. You've really become one with your element because we've got the Queen of Wands. She's fiery. She knows what she wants. She's come out. So this is showing me you've been putting that effort in. You've been putting your all into it. And it does look to be paying off. So it does look very good. But I want to say to you that it's important that you spend time with your friends. I know there's some restrictions in place now. So obviously follow the guidelines, but this is showing me that emotionally, you know, you're feeling good. You're feeling that there's reason to celebrate. Your relationship is getting back on par. I hope that's made sense for you, Leo. Please let me know in the description box below. Now, we're going to move on to Sagittarius, and then what I will do is I will post this live, and then I will move on to the other elements. You guys are really quiet. There's like 5 of you sat there. You're not saying anything. Are you okay? Are you having a good morning? Look at me trying to probe you like, come on now, interact with me. Oh, one's gone. Look, I had 5 and then I asked that and then one went, nope, I'm going. I'm not speaking to Kelly this morning. It's too early. So, hello Sagittarius. This is your Tarotscope reading from the 1st right through to the 15th of October. We're going to have a look what's coming in, what's going out, and anything that sits in between. And bear with me because I will be doing for the singles and also the Sagittariuses that are in relationships. So, what have we got coming in for Sagittarius? I feel stuck with you, Sagittarius. As I was kind of shuffling those cards, I saw being stuck in mud. You know that feeling? Oh, hello, Deborah. Good morning. Oh, look, somebody's interacted with me. Thank you, Deborah. You're my first person to interact with me on a live, so thank you very much. So back to Sagittarius. We've got the Devil. So you guys are finding yourself in something that is feeling a little bit tricky. I do feel this is the energy that is around you. It feels very dominant. Oh, I'm really drawn to that. It looks like an eye, but it isn't an eye. How strange. So Sagittarius, you're finding that you're feeling a little bit trapped. You may be thinking, oh, I don't know how to get past this. Some of you, I can feel this is with your health. You're feeling a little bit complacent. Some of you may have been struggling to get out and about, and you're feeling a little bit, ooh, I don't like that feeling. It's unhappy, unsatisfied, distracted. So Sagittarius, you've got the Devil. So he is here speaking of toxic traits, toxic behaviors and things like that. And what he is kind of saying is you need to move past this. You are not trapped. So you can see that you've got these 2 people here that I feel like they're trapped by the chains of the Devil. But realistically, it's kind of a feeling like they're willingly being there. So it may be for you, Sagittarius, that you're kind of stuck in a coping mechanism, a coping behavior, and you've got yourself stuck there. And like the little reminder is you're not stuck. You have that choice to move away from this energy and get yourself into a better space. I feel like you actually need to be lifted up and moved somewhere else. So for some of you, you may actually be wanting to move and you're feeling stuck in your home. You're feeling stuck in a situation, stuck in a job. And this is letting you know that you're not stuck, okay? So moving forward, you may find that it's a little bit difficult to move out of this energy, and you may find that you're not interested, that you're feeling dissatisfied. You're thinking, I don't really want to, I don't know how to get out of this energy, or I don't know how to get out of this feeling of it being difficult. This card's difficult. Look at this guy. He's trying to take things on, fiery kind of energy, and he just feels tired. He feels worn out. So you may find that it's bothersome, that you're feeling I just can't be bothered to deal with it. This guy's distracted. He's got the gift of a new love or a new opportunity here, but he is not paying attention. He is just like, I don't even know. I feel that for you, Sagittarius. It's really coming in, and I do feel sorry for you that you've got that coming in. But I also want to say to you, Sagittarius, you can get through this, okay? You can push through this energy. You've also got the Two of Wands, and what he comes in to say to you. Oh, sorry, no, I'm lying to you. You've got the Page of Wands. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. Get my words out, Kelly. You've got him coming in to let you know that you can move forward. You've got that kind of energy. Now, you've also got the King of Coins coming in, the King of Pentacles, and he is letting you know that if you balance things, if you don't carry everybody else's burden, then you will get through this energy. You will be able to move forward. See, this guy here, he's so focused on what's in his hands. He's not really paying attention to anything else. And it's really, I feel disappointed. I feel that with you, Sagittarius. You're just disappointed. And I feel that you're looking for that new beginning, especially within your day-to-day life. You know, I'm not even looking long term. It's like you're looking for something different day to day. So we do have the opportunities are going to present themselves, but you may find emotionally that you struggle to choose from them. It may be a case of you're like, I don't really know, and that's where that stagnant energy comes in. Do you remember back here where it's like, oh, I feel conflicted, I don't know? But this is saying just go for it and move forward. Get yourself into a space of getting your thoughts in order, and then you will find that it's easier to move forward. Balance is required here as well. You've got Temperance. So she is showing me that emotionally you need to have balance. So, oh, we've got somebody else pop in. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Spot on so far. We've got Love X Trina. I've done Leo. Leo was the one before. So if you watch it afterwards, then you'll be able to see it. I'm going to post it afterwards. Okay. So let's have a look. What's coming in for the single Sagittarius? Hi, everyone. So the single Sagittarius, let's have a look. Ooh, okay, good. So for the single Sagittarius, I do feel that some of you need to make sure that you're focusing on what you want and not what you don't want, because this person, again, is distracted. They're just sat there. They're crying over spilt milk. They're reminiscing over things that possibly they shouldn't be anymore because it's done and dusted. And if you want this... If you want this 10 of Cups, this emotionally feeling relationship, you need to stop sitting here, Sagittarius. You need to kind of let things go and move forward. And I hear that some things aren't as easy to move forward, but spiritually, you know that some things are done and dusted and that you need to go ahead and make a new change and a fresh start when it comes to new relationships. So I do think you will, and there's going to be justice. So anyone who's treated you unfairly up until now, I want to say over the last 6 months, Sagittarius, they're going to get their karma. So it's not down to you to deal with it. It's not down to you to serve it. Allow the universe to deal with that for you. So we're going to have a look at the Sagittariuses that are in relationships. You may find a devil. We had the devil at the beginning, look. So that's definitely going to sit with some of you Sagittariuses. He's come out twice in 2 different decks. Some of you, this is relationships, you know. So previously what I was saying may sit with some of you for relationships. Some of you feel that you need to run away, that you need to get away. Because look, the Knight of Swords, he's like, quick, get away from this, move away from this energy. So for some of you in relationships, you're feeling trapped, you're feeling stuck, and it's like, I feel suffocated by this person or this situation and I really need to get away. But you're struggling to, because you're so focused on what you've already created. So for some of you Sagittariuses, you're wanting to disconnect for someone, but you've spent so much time creating it, you're too scared to. And I do understand that. But you may be feeling that you've been left out in the cold, or that person could be feeling that from you. They could be playing a little bit of the victim and that you're having to take care of them. But I want to say to you that, you know, for those of you Sagittariuses that this sits with, that do want to leave a relationship, this is showing me that there will be a new opportunity that will present itself when it comes to love. So I hope that's made sense for you fire signs. Let me know. Remember, that was for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. If you've joined me during the live, thank you very much. This is now going to be posted so you can watch it back. Oh, okay, we've got somebody that's commented. Trying to move on. Yeah, it's difficult. Oh God, a Scorpio, a toxic Scorpio, just though I would share that story. No, that's absolutely fine. It's lovely. It's lovely that when you guys share with me how the readings resonate with you, because then it makes it all worthwhile. You know, it shows that I'm not doing it for nothing, that it's helping. If it only helps one person or it gives somebody some sort of clarity, then it's good. So back to what I was saying, this is for the fire signs. So let me know if you've not subscribed. I'd love it if you subscribed. If you could tag your other friends that sit under the fire signs, or if you could share it, it's completely up to you. And don't forget to give me a like as well, please, just so I know you've been here. Have a wonderful 1st to the 15th fire signs, and I shall see you later on. Take care. I've now got to figure out how to end it. Oh, there we go.